So many memorable laughs. Welcome to our channel, and today we're counting down our picks for the most hilarious live-action TV scenes. Number 10, The Council of Daniel. Nathan as Your Friend, 2013 to 2017. There are times when you come across an extremely offensive joke, but it still manages to captivate your attention with its humorous delivery. This is demonstrated by Nathan in the aftermath of his rebate scheme, which is humorous in and of itself because it features an outrageous amount of money. There were a great number of peculiar occurrences that took place during the ordeal. Nevertheless, when Nathan divulged this information to the proprietor of a gas station, the proprietor managed to make the situation much more peculiar. Concerning Nathan's health, he provides him with some questionable advice regarding urine. We would all be scowling in distaste at the joke if it were told to us under any other circumstances. Despite this, it is presented in such a natural and surprising manner that we can't help but laugh out loud at the discussion, and even Nathan is taken aback by the response. The 9th, The Jonad Files. As of 2012-19, Veep. The experience of appearing in court is a terrible one. Nevertheless, if you are fortunate, your experience will not be any more terrifying than the episode of Veep that featured the testimony. To set the stage, Selena's campaign is providing testimony in the wake of a data breach that occurred not too long ago. There is a document that is called the Jonad Files that contains a lengthy list of violent and colorful nicknames for Jonah. They are included in the files. One by one, the members of the committee read each moniker, and each one is both more hilarious and more cruel than the one that came before it. On the one hand, poor Jonah. And on the other hand, we can't help but laugh at how imaginatively cruel these nicknames become. Number 8, The Darkest Timeline, from 2009 to 2015. Community. Is the butterfly effect something that you believe in? When you see Community use it hilariously, you will certainly do so. With each throw of the dice resulting in a different timeline, the participants in the study group are attempting to determine who will be responsible for delivering the pizza to the team. In one of these possible futures, Troy rushes out of the apartment to retrieve the pizza, and it is then that everything goes to bad. A fire breaks out, Pierce is shot in the leg, and Troy is terrified by the troll doll. Pierce is also hit by the fire. According to the last tag, the events in this universe continue to spiral out of control, which resulted in Abed going into full evil Spock mode. How a seemingly insignificant alteration can result in a comical disaster is truly remarkable. Number 7, I Would Like It to Be That Way. The series Brooklyn Nine-Nine, 2017 to 2021. Jake is studying a lineup of potential murder suspects in the most hilariously frigid opening scene for the television show Brooklyn Nine-Nine. As a result of the fact that the real murderer was heard singing I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys, Jake has requested that the entire lineup sing the popular pop song in order to identify the murderer. However, it is only natural that all of them, especially Jake, became overly enthusiastic about it, and even the pervert couldn't help but sing along with the song. Not only is the punchline for when they discover the real offender much more hilarious, but it also demonstrates how simple it is to become sidetracked by the beat of a great melody. To tell you the truth, if we were ever put in command of a police lineup, we would most likely all do this at some point in time. Number 6, Role-Playing as a Method of Therapy. 30 Rock, 2006 to 2013. Jack takes Tracy to see the studio's psychologist in order to assist him with his aggression issues. Tracy has been dealing with some issues related to aggression. During his time there, Jack will participate in some role-playing as part of the therapy. What follows is not only controversial from a political standpoint, but also extremely magnificent. After that, Jack begins to act out all of these troubling impressions about Tracy's family, including Tracy himself. The obvious discomfort that the therapist is experiencing is enough to sell the joke. But what makes this even more hilarious is the way that it actually works. Both Jack's role-playing and Tracy's ability to overcome his anger issues are successful. Jack's role-playing is successful. We can't disagree with the results, and we certainly can't help but blow a gut at the off-color lunacy. Jack's methods may not be suitable for Jewish practice, but we can't quarrel with the results. Number 5. Larry's Unavoidable Decision, In the year 2000, curb your enthusiasm. What is the level of difficulty that a person has in avoiding quick gratification? When a Palestinian chicken restaurant opens in a specific neighborhood area, much to the dismay of Larry's pals, Larry is faced with a decision that is not all that difficult to make. Naturally, this does not prevent Larry from eating the chicken or having an intimate relationship with one of the owners, even though there are significant problems. The fact that Larry is so self-centered is something that we want to be angry about, but can we pretend that we don't want some delicious chicken and sex? It is the final scene of the episode that really brings the comedic gold home. In this view, Larry is stuck in the middle of the dispute, while the theme song from the circus is playing in the background. Number 4. A lesson regarding the instruction of lessons. The series Arrested Development. 2003-2006, 2013-2019. To tell you the truth, the Bluth family is a total and utter nightmare. Just consider how chaotic your family can be at times. Then dial that up to 11, at the very least. One of their earlier examples is Michael having a suspicion that his son George is abusing narcotics. As a result, Michael decides to scare George straight by employing sexy dancers, because after all, why not? Nevertheless, Michael's father ends up scaring him straight about not teaching lessons, and he does so in the most horrific and gruesome way that is conceivable. Number 3. Slippery speech. Between 2009 and 2015, Parks and Recreation. According to Murphy's Law, anything that has the potential to go wrong will go wrong. This notion is brilliantly shown in the episode of Parks and Recreations titled The Comeback Kid, which takes place on the same night as Leslie gives her campaign speech. First of all, the campaign is taking place on an ice rink, which means that when it is time for her to speak, the group is stumbling and falling in their attempts to reach the podium. All of this is happening while Gloria Estefan's song, Get on Your Feet, continues to play in the background. In addition to this, the platform is much too small, Leslie's speech is garbled, and a dog relieves itself on Ron's leg in the middle of the rink. All of these things happened simultaneously. Furthermore, just as Pistol Pete is about to save Leslie's campaign, he stumbles and fractures his arm. This is the cherry on top of the cake. Second, the dating misfortunes of Charlie. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, 2005, is a radio show. The fact that the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia can be so insane and delightfully unredeemable is a significant contributor to the show's endearing qualities. As an illustration, Mac and Dennis make an effort to assist Charlie in his romantic endeavors by creating a dating profile for him. Nevertheless, the process of creating his bio is a nightmare. His responses to the questionnaire make him out to be a psychotic oddball, and his photo does not depict him in a flattering light. Mac and Dennis go to great lengths to improve Charlie's profile, and even manage to secure him a blind date. However, because they provide poor counsel and Charlie's clumsiness, the situation swiftly devolves into a hilarious train wreck. To tell you the truth, Charlie is probably better off being by himself, because he has friends like Mac and Dennis as his wingmen. Number 1. Stayin' Alive, The Office, 2005-13. Following a fire drill fiasco, courtesy of Dwight, the employees at Dunder Mifflin are forced to take a CPR class, and it goes about as well as you expect, hilariously chaotic. Everyone is too easily distracted, and what should have been a serious learning session turns into a dance party. But of course, it only devolves further into chaos when it turns into a Silence of the Lambs remake. Once again, compliments of Dwight. Would you believe this is just another day at the office? And yet, it's the chaos and absurdity from this one scene alone that captures what makes The Office one of the most beloved sitcoms of the 21st century. If only our regular workplaces were this insane. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let us know what you think and what you'd like to see next. Your support helps the channel grow.